think we've all lost track of some of the days at the moment. So, first of all, excuse the surroundings and the lighting. It's the best that I could do. Right, so challenge. I thought basically I've seen a lot of memes, a lot of comments, a lot of people stressing out about weight gain during this lockdown period. As you all know, I'm always completely transparent with you, and I am someone who is still on my own weight loss journey, despite having lost, the large amount of weight previously. I still haven't got down to my goal, and I want this to be the year that I do that. In all honesty with you all, as of last Saturday, I've been at Steve's and we've had takeaway every single night. Not something I'm proud of. Steve doesn't really cook that much, and although I batch cooked him some food, nice healthy foods, some pie, some cottage pie, stews, they didn't get eaten, and instead he put them in his freezer. So at least I know he's sorted, but that didn't really help me. And with lack of food in the house, we did struggle. So I'm not gonna lie, 5 nights in a row, basically alternated every single takeaway you could have. Chinese, Indian, pizza, Thai. Steve had pizza twice. So yeah, absolutely shocking. I have gained quite a bit of weight since just before my holiday, which I'm not happy about. I know some of you have been messaging me privately to say, you're feeling bloated, you're feeling like you're struggling, and it isn't a nice feeling. And whilst we are in some really, really strange, unsettling times, everything just feels a little bit weird, out of routine. Routine definitely does help us, we all know that. So I want to help us try and gain a bit of control and stop us feeling so. It's the only way I can describe it. If you're getting this and you don't want to be involved in the challenge, just let me know and I'll remove you from the WhatsApp group that I've put this in. So the challenge is to stick on plan for either 4, 8 or 12 weeks. You can start with 4 if it's going well, do 8 and then do 12. You don't have to say you're going to do 12 and then worry if you don't stick to it. It honestly is whatever you decide to do. The only thing I will say is, with regards to me rewarding some prizes for most body fat percentage lost or weekly spot prizes, to receive those you have to have done the minimum of that time period. So the 4 weeks, or once we've done that, it will be the 8 weeks, and that's just to keep it fair for everybody that's taking part. Tomorrow is day 1 of the challenge, so ideally today, if you can get all your weights locked down, send me photos of them. I'll be keeping track of it all. Do your measurements as well, that's really important, and take photos of yourself. So even though you might not be feeling that great at the moment, I'm certainly not. So yeah, do that, get it all locked down, and that's your starting point from tomorrow. I'm giving you today to get that all locked in, so then you can start the challenge from tomorrow. I know some of you are already on plan, which is great, but for those of you that aren't, let's get yourself all wrapped up today, eat any odd bits of the unhealthy stuff you've got that you want to get rid of, and then tomorrow let's do this. I am planning on doing the full 12 weeks. My aim is to lose 3 stone in 12 weeks. So I'm reaching, but I've got to do this. This is it this time. So yeah, have a think about where you want to be in the next 4 weeks, I would say. I don't know if you all watched the announcement with regards to financial support for the self-employed, but the Deputy Chief Medical Officer was asked the question around her concerns in the anticipated rise of obesity. She said she hopes that people will be making the most of the time the exercise time that we've been given, so we are allowed outdoors, and she's really hoping that people will start to develop some healthy habits during this time. I'm under no illusion that during this period I think people are going to get a bit more sedentary. Potentially their mental health will suffer. They'll be sat on the sofas, watching TV, eating whatever they can, and it is a bit of a downward spiral, but not us. We are going to stick to this. All of our products are packed full of nutrition. So I was watching a podcast earlier about the virus and how keeping a healthy gut could protect against the virus should you get it. So obviously with it being new, they haven't managed to do any testing at the moment. They are going to be looking into that very, very shortly, I believe. However, they do know from studies that with other viruses such as colds or flus, if you have a healthy gut, then you will fight it off quicker. So that was Teddy throwing a toy. I think we are in the best position if we are on plan and we are using our products. All you've got to do is look at the back and see how much goodness is in them, that you are keeping yourselves in tip-top shape with everything that's in them. I know for one, I feel so much better when I'm on it, so I know with me having those products and with me doing exercise daily, then I am going to keep myself in the best position that, touch wood, you know, if I do get it, I will be able to fight it off. So I know myself, I'm going to keep myself in the fittest, healthiest shape that I can, and if that means getting all these vitamins and nutrients in me and not eating rubbish, then this will have more benefit than just weight loss. So yeah, cannot stress enough, we need to be looking after ourselves right now, and I really think this will help with that, and with our mental health as well. It's so important to get that exercise in. I'll be doing it and I hope you'll be doing it with me. Okay, and so my role in this, what am I going to do to help you? I am, as always, on constant call, on the phone. You can text me, call me, anything you like. For those of you doing the challenge and my other clients as well, I will still be offering weekly consultations, just like normal, only via video call. Some of you might not want to do that, but I am offering that to you, so I am here for you. As well as that, I've created these two trackers for you. This one is for you to track your weight each week along with your measurements. The weight, I would say, definitely do every single week. Measurements at the beginning, definitely at the end, but obviously track weekly if you like. And this is just for 4 weeks. Obviously send me your updates as and when you get them, so I can track them. And this one, this is for you to basically track in a bit of a prettier way, so just your week on week, what you've actually lost just for 4 weeks. It's just a bit of a visual. You can print it off, stick it on your fridge. It's in a nice little square actually, so for those of you who do use Instagram, you can even pop it on there should you wish to share it, but I know not everyone wants to share their journey. So yeah, between these two things, you've got some nice little trackers there, but most of all, you've got my support, and like I said, I am in it with you. Jemma Penkethman.